Hello everyone and welcome back to my 1.17 survival series. I hope you all enjoyed the first episode as well as the other videos I put up on the channel in between episodes. I did a video on how to build this here starter house as well as a video on how I set up the survival let's play series. I'm excited to get episode 2 started here. We have a lot in store. A couple goals for this episode, I think, are to build a storage room and an enchantment room. I also want to do some mining and get some diamond tools and diamond armor maybe, or just equipped. I really want to get that fortune book from our librarian and put that on a diamond pick. And we might even get to a little bit of redstoning today, but who knows? We're still kind of in that first setup phase. I got the interior done off camera, at least a little. It's not perfect, but it's our little humble starter house here. I think it's nice. Well, our bed is bright green still, but you know, it's comfy. I think the first thing we should do is do some more mining. I would love to get that fortune enchantment on a pick, but unfortunately we can't do that without an anvil, and an anvil costs a ton of iron. And we, I think, have 0 iron currently because I used it all for lanterns in our house. Alright, I think I'm properly equipped and ready to go mining. My only worry is that my pick has about 1/3 of its durability left, and I don't have any more iron to make a new one, so we're going in, hopefully gonna find 3 iron before our pick runs out here. Look at that. Sweet, sweet iron. Enough to make another pick. Okay, I officially have enough iron for an anvil. And now I just have to find my way out of here, which I'm not totally sure how to do. So now we're back home with enough iron to make an anvil. But I'm kind of thinking about the order of operations here, and I think we need to enchant a pick before we begin putting fortune on it, because if we put fortune on it, then we're not able to put it in the enchanter. But if we put the pick in the enchanter first, we get like, oh, that could be bad. It's okay. I think it's okay. Wiped a couple of torches out. Okay, though. If we get, like, let's say efficiency and unbreaking on it, then we can put fortune on it. It'll be a much better pick. So I think we need to start getting an enchantment set up. Just enough for a level 30 enchantment. And we also have to start our emerald economy here. So I think we're going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and as we trade to get emeralds for the Fortune 3 book, we will get leveled up, which will allow us to have a higher level enchantment when we go to do that on our pick. So the first thing I'm going to do here is actually start farming some melons and pumpkins, because those trade for a lot of emeralds, and they're really easy to get. So I'm going to plant what we have here, which is only a couple of each, but once we get it going, it'll be easy. Oh, look at that, and we've already got a little pumpkin here. Oh, that's not a pumpkin, that's a melon, Chief. And now it's time for bed. Now that we've got some pumpkins and melons growing, I think our next step is to get trading with the villagers. And to trade with the villagers, I'm going to want to trade, I think, with a farmer and a Fletcher. I believe a Fletcher has stick trades, which are going to allow us to get some easy emeralds. And the farmer is going to be what allows us to trade pumpkins and melons. And then from there, we can trade with the librarian, who's stuck in here. So I'm just going to sit here and replace this composter until we get the wheat trade from this guy. And then I'm going to go turn some of the hay bales in the town into wheat so we can trade up to level 2 and level 3, which is where the pumpkin and melon trades are for farmers. Alright, I've made a little progress around here. I've got a couple villagers now that have some good trades. We have the melon trade with this guy and the pumpkin trade with this guy. And I don't have him locked away anywhere. I probably should. I've got this guy in this house who's got the melon trade. This one's the only one that has the pumpkin trade. And then I have these guys in here. This is another melon trade and our Fortune 3 trade. And I also have a Fletcher on the other side of town that has the stick trade. And I've just been kind of farming melons and pumpkins and sticks and paper, and just kind of been trading with everybody and getting stuff. I've also been working on getting an enchantment station up and running here, which I think is going to be our next steps. I think the next best thing for us to do is to get an enchantment table and get a level 30 enchantment on a pickaxe. And we're almost level 30, so that'll be pretty easy. But the next step, we need a couple more diamonds because we want to make an enchantment table. And we have to make a diamond pick because we need some obsidian for that. Also, while I was waiting around, waiting for things to grow and farming, I brought some cows and some sheep back here. And I've kind of been farming them up, so we have a little supply of some wool and some leather and such going forward. But I think the next thing for us to do is to make a diamond pick and do a little bit more mining, get some diamonds and get some obsidian. No diamonds yet, but I have stumbled upon one of these cuties. Well, if all else fails, I found some redstone. Oh, this is exciting. This is my first time ever seeing one of these. Oh, little guy, be safe. That's cool. I'm gonna maybe explore this a little bit. This makes such fun noises. Big fan. I'm just gonna grab some of these crystals here. Just so maybe we can make a spyglass. What menaces? Well, everyone, the time has come to enchant our pick. It's not at full durability, but that's okay. Let's see what it says it's going to give us here. Unbreaking 3, that's decent. Ooh, Unbreaking 4, Unbreaking 3, and Silk Touch. Okay, well, a Silk Touch pick is nice, but I want a Fortune pick, but I don't really want to put Fortune on top of Silk Touch. So I think we're just going to keep this as our Silk Touch pick and mine with it. And we'll make another pick that we can anvil Fortune Book into a Fortune pick. So I just did another quick mining session here with our new Silk Touch pick, and this is what we came back with. Enough diamonds for another roll on another level 30 enchantment. Hopefully not Silk Touch this time, so we can buy a Fortune 3 book and put it on there if we don't get Fortune 3. And I'll mine some of this to get us up to level 30. So I'm having a little mental debacle. If I put an iron pickaxe in here, our level 30 enchantment is a Fortune 3. And that got me thinking, maybe it's better to have Fortune 3 on just an iron pick and use it on all this stuff so we'll get more anyway before we have to mine 3 of these for 3 diamonds to put Fortune 3 on a diamond pick, and some of this to level up. What if I just buy a book, put it on an iron pickaxe, and then mine all this with it? And then we might even still have a Fortune 3 enchant for our diamond pick. I think I'm going to do that. And if we don't, that's okay. We'll just get another book. So this is everything we got from the non-deep slate ore. I didn't mine any of that. I can't decide if I want to mine this or save it. What do you guys think? But for everything else, I think we had a pretty good haul with our new Fortune 3 iron pick. One thing I didn't think about is putting the enchanted book on the iron pick took about 6 levels, so now we're back to level 23. So I can't enchant another iron or another diamond pick yet. So now we're to a point where I can just kind of continue farming and trading for emeralds and kind of go on autopilot a little bit until we get some gear and some levels. But in the meantime, I want to start working on our next build, which is going to be a storage room with an enchanting room built in. But we're going to need a lot of sandstone for that build, and specifically smooth sandstone. which means I'm going to need a lot of sand, sandstone, and smooth sandstone, because you can smelt sandstone into smooth sandstone. Wow. How many times can one man say sandstone? And I'm going to put the build right here. I'm going to tear down this building and replace it with a new building. It's going to look really nice, but I'm just going to keep farming and trading and also starting to mine some sand and sandstone. Alright everybody, I've got all the materials I need to do this time-lapse build, so let's get into it. Sorry to interrupt the time-lapse, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Infinite Drift for the inspiration of this build. She did a long play video with the desert house, and I will link to that down in the description below. And that is going to do it for this episode. I had a lot of fun with this build. It still needs vines. We don't have access to vines yet, but when we do, I'll come back and put some vines all over this guy. Sorry this video was on the shorter side. It actually took me a long time to record. It was just a lot of grinding and not fun things to watch. So it resulted in a little bit of a shorter episode. I'm still a relatively small channel, so any liking and subscribing helps a ton. Down in the comments, let me know what you think we should do with all our deep slate ore, if we should keep it for builds or if we should mine it. And thank you so much for watching once again, and I will see you all next time. Bye!